It's Heather, co-founder and CEO of Artifacts, here today to help you learn how to artifact the stories and keep the memories behind your favorite holiday ornaments. I'm going to start with one of mine. It is an ornament of Iceland. You can see it's the shape of the country, and there are little indentations that show the major glaciers across the country. This is an ornament I got back in the summer of 2021 when my husband and I took a trip for our anniversary to Iceland. So, how do we create artifacts with ornaments? It's really simple. The toughest part is choosing which ornament to start with. So we've chosen the Iceland ornament. The second step is now taking a photo. One thing I really enjoy doing with my ornaments when I artifact them is not just taking a photo of the actual ornament, but also including photos of where I got them from. So for me, I love to travel, love to buy ornaments when I'm out on my travels. So I'm going to show you a sneak peek. So this is the Iceland ornament. I've artifacted it. This is a view of the artifact on our website. It is a private artifact, so if you try to search for it, it won't pop up. It's only visible to myself and those that I've shared it with. But to give you an example, so here's the photo of the actual ornament itself. Now I want my daughter to know the story behind this ornament because one day it will hopefully grace her tree. And if it's just a silver Iceland country ornament, she may not decide to keep it. But if she knows that it came from this trip where we went horseback riding on the black sand beach, and we went and saw the glaciers up close and personal in a little Zodiac boat, and we took a detour to find this really amazing hot springs way on the eastern shore of Iceland. She'll have those memories, she'll have that story, and hopefully it will mean much more to her than just a simple ornament. So for me, I took not only a photo of the ornament, but I also added photos that showed memories from that trip, things I want to remember that are associated with that ornament. So that was step one. Step two, choose the item, the ornament. Step two is take the photos. You could also add audio and video. I chose not to add either to this artifact, but it's really simple to do. Same thing as adding a photo, you upload, you're good to go. The next step is adding the story. So going back to my sample artifact, I've got a really long story with this one. There is no need though to have a long story when you create an artifact for your ornament. It could be really simple. It could be, I made this in 5th grade, or my mother gave this to me, or my daughter made this in 2nd grade. Whatever that memory or that story is, does not have to be long. You can always go back and add to it over time too, by clicking the edit button. For me, when I made this artifact of the Iceland ornament, I really wanted to be able to remember and recall all the special moments of our trip where we got this ornament from. So I actually have an entire itinerary in here that goes through day by day what we did, and then I have a photo for each day to highlight that. So for me, the artifact incorporates not just the actual object, but the story and memories of the trip we were on when we got the object. So now that I've added the story, and again, 5 words, 500, totally up to you. The last step is to save. And that's a click of a button, save it. You now have an artifact. Everything's uploaded. It's safely stored on our cloud-based platform. You're good to go. So now that you've made this artifact, what do you want to do with it? That's one of the questions we get kind of all the time. So there's a lot you can do. You can go into your artifact, and you can click the little share button. Share with friends and family. In my case, I chose to share this artifact with my husband, with my daughter, and other folks that are close, near and dear to us. You can also choose to share if you want to share publicly. You can click the little icon right here, toggle that switch over, make it public, you're good to go. Some folks really like highlighting their holiday decorations and their ornaments. Maybe they have a Facebook group they want to share into. You can also, on Artifacts, we have our own private invite-only family circles. So I've also shared this ornament into my family circle. So my entire circle of family members know the details, know the story. They know why this ornament is so important to me. And I really hope one day my daughter will choose to keep this ornament on her tree as well, now that she knows the story. You can also, if you decide to, you could say, I want to, when I store these ornaments after the holidays are done, I want to print a little QR code. So you just click the QR code button, up pops the QR code. I can pop the QR code in the box with the ornament. And now if we're unpacking the ornaments years from now, we come across the QR code, up pops the story. This is great. It connects the story and the physical object, the ornament, with the story, the memory, and the history that is, behind the actual object, behind the ornament. So that's it for today. That is how you can artifact an ornament during the holidays. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at hello@artifacts.com. That's HELLO at Artifacts, ARTIFCTS.com. Thanks and happy artifacting.